So, if you've clicked on, this is actually an Alton Towers vlog, but as you can see behind me, we're not at Alton Towers, or not really, but we are at Chained Oak B&B, where I believe we're now going to go and try and find the Chained Oak for Hex. We arrived on park at about 3 o'clock today, so we had 2 or 3 hours on park. So I didn't vlog that, but we got on Wickerman a couple of times. We got on Hex for the first time, which we absolutely loved. So it has made us want to go and do a walk to try and find the famous Hex tree, which apparently I'm walking the wrong way. So it's not down this path, which I just showed you. It's down past the B&B kind of area. So we're going to go and try and find the Chained Oak. Once we find it, I'll probably just then pick up the vlog again tomorrow morning. We're currently going to be staying in the Stargazers huts, or whatever they're called, at Towers tonight. We've got 3 of us, so might do a little room tour when we get there as well, because why not? But let's go and find the Chained Oak from Hex. So it turns out Archie was wrong. It was down the path I showed you. So we're now going down into the woods where they've got some creepy sheds over here. But yeah, I thought I'd vlog it because we might have a bit of fun down here because it's been raining today. So let's see if we can find any bogs or any puddles for someone to fall into. Right. Kate's also here as well. She's further back up there. But let's go and find the Chained Oak. Archie, what are you saying? You excited? Huh? I don't know what he said, but I think yeah. Oh, there's people down here already, so we're going to ask them if it's down here. That must be what they're doing. So, in front of me now, or as you can see behind me, is the Chained Oak. We almost actually just nearly walked past it, I'm not going to lie to you. We saw some steps going up, and then we were like, can't really see many chains, but then we had kind of had a bit of a look around, and there's probably like 2 chains left on the tree now. So, unfortunately, it's not really a Chained Oak anymore, but it's a bit of fun, I guess. We'll go up and get another climb up the steps now, and I'll show you up there. Right, let's make the climb up the stairs, which were very slippery actually. And as always, it's just started to rain once we've got here as well. So it's like we're going to be getting nice and wet in a minute. But look at all this. Another branch has fallen. So does that mean another member of the family's died? What a mystery. But of course you have the person who just has to climb on everything for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't think you can really see on camera, but there is... Oh, you can. A chain. So this is definitely the one. And there's a couple more up there as well. But yeah, very cool. So just took some photos over at the tree. It was actually pretty cool. Very fun to see. We're going back up to the car now because it's absolutely pouring it down with rain. And none of us have got jumpers or anything with us. But probably now, cut to me either at the stargazing pod tonight, or if I forget to film there, they cut to me at Alton Towers tomorrow morning. Good morning and welcome to a vlog from Alton Towers. You'd have just seen some footage there of when we went to go and find the Hex tree last night, which was a bit of fun. As you can see from behind me, we are down in Forbidden Valley. So we stayed at a hotel at the stargazing pod. I did forget to film in there, but it wasn't anything too special. It was just 2 single beds and a double bed, literally in a little cabin with a couple of windows. And then you get breakfast included, which is either coffee, tea or an apple juice, and then you get like a bacon or a sausage roll. And obviously we got vegetarian versions for people who won't be able to eat that. So it was a nice little room. It wasn't too bad, but of course we're here at not just after 9 o'clock now for the early ride time down in Forbidden Valley. I think we've got Toxicator, I think we've got Reborn, but I think we're going to start on Toxicator, which I'm not a big flat rides person, I'm not going to lie. So I thought I'd go on it first before. I don't want to do it later on, so let's go and give it a go. Let's go and try it out. Toxicator. So we have just come off Toxicator, which Archie just filmed me and Kate on it because he didn't really fancy going on it. I'll go to Kate first. What did you think?
It was very good, very forceful, but I'm soaked now.
Yeah, we thought because it was raining they probably wouldn't have the fountains on a blast today. But we only got hit with them once. I don't think they're on the full cycle they're normally on. But I think if you're in an unlucky seat you got a lot wetter because it only got my feet and my legs, whilst Kate got covered in it. So, but as I said before I went on the ride, I've never been a big lover of flat rides, I'll be honest, but that was actually very good. That could actually be my new favourite flat ride in the UK because it was rushed before. I'm going to say I think it is. The theming on it's amazing. The forces you get on it are really good. And like I say, for somebody who normally feels sick after coming off a flat ride, I feel absolutely fine. So definitely come down and give that one a go. But we're going to go on Reborn now. So on the extra ride time, we just had another ride on Nemesis Reborn, which was very fun. And as you can see behind me now, we're going to go on for a ride on Alton Manor. Unfortunately, we can't really film a lot off-ride of this, but I do a little bit of the queue line filming and probably the gift shop afterwards, because that's got a very cool themed shop afterwards as well. So I'll put some of that in the vlog now, and I'll see you after we get off of Alton Manor. So the last time I picked up the vlog, I said that we were going on Alton Manor, which was actually a lie because we waited till past when it was meant to open and it didn't open. So we were like, oh, okay. So we walked back over to Forbidden Valley and we went on to Nemesis Subterror instead, which unfortunately there was no actors at the end because it was the first ride of the day, which we thought was probably going to be the case. But, you know, it's a fun ride, we enjoy it. So it's probably not, exactly my favourite dark ride here. It's probably out of the 4 dark rides they got, it probably is my least favourite maybe, but it's a bit of fun, it's not too bad. Then we went back over to Alton Manor and it was still closed, so they're obviously having some kind of other issues with it today. Then we thought, why not? It's raining, let's get more wet, so we're going on Congo River Rapids, so let's go and get on it. I'll try and get some off-ride footage now for you. Now going to go on to Runaway Mine Train after I ride on the Congo River Rapids, which is very good fun in my opinion. Definitely the best river rapids in the UK. So yeah, let's get on some Mine Train. I'll put in some footage of it off ride in a second. So we've been in the queue probably for about 2 or 3 minutes. It's literally walk on because it's raining pretty hard now. But we're like, why not just make the best of the queues? Archie, what have you got to say about the rides?
We'll have a look.
Choo choo. So there's a bit of footage there from Runaway Mine Train, I can't remember what it's called now, but as you can see, it is coming down pretty hard now, the rain, we're getting quite wet. We're going to have a look at the queue time and see what we're going to do. Like I say, Alton Manor is really what we've been waiting in this kind of area for, and it's still not open, so I think we're going to head over probably towards like Gangster Granny and Hex direction now. And maybe go for a little ride on 13, because it's got quite a short queue at the moment for whatever reason. Normally when we come last year, it was every ride was on a walk-on queue, apart from 13 and Rita were like the only two which had a queue the whole time, and the Smiler, which is normally about right. But for some reason 13's been walk-on yesterday afternoon when we're here, and today. So that's it. Not impressed. So while it's raining, we're going to go and have a look in Shark Bait Reef. So let's go and have a look.
Ori.
Hello. Look at this one.
Hello, Rich.
Sea orchids.
Little bro's locked in on the starfish.
I like it. Look at it. Jellyfish.
So we've come to the best part of the sea life, where you get to come through the tunnel. See all sorts like the sharks coming over the top of us here.
If you have to pick a fish to be used.
Yeah, I do quite like the sea life. It's very fun to walk through. Whenever we do come to Towers, we try and have a quick walk through. But yeah. Like I say, we don't know how much longer they're going to be around for, since they seem to be getting rid of quite a lot of their sea life centres now around the UK. So we'll have to see if places like Towers keep theirs, and also Chessington. But we will be coming to Chessington next month, where they will be doing the Animal Crossing couple of weeks at the sea life. So we're going to go and meet Tom Nook, aren't we?
Tom Nook? Oh my god.
She's never played Animal Crossing in her life, so she has.
Discussion about what fish you would be out here. If you had to pick one, which fish do you think you would be? Archie said he'd be a shark. I quite likes the little tiny one that looks like a rainbow, sort of flying around, flying, swimming.
I mean, personally myself, I'd say Archie's more like the fat-bellied seahorses they have in here. But yeah, each to their own, I guess. So we just had our walk through there behind me. Oh, you can't really see it now. Shark Bait Reef. Again, we enjoy walking through there. Whenever I come, I like to have a little bit of a walk through, as I said earlier in the queue. And as I was saying, I don't really know how well you could hear me in this. It was quite loud with other people. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years with the sea life centres which are at the parks, because it's been rumoured going around that Merlin are now trying to get rid of quite a lot of their ones in the UK. So it'll be interesting to see if they keep the fish themselves and like rebrand it away from sea life, or if sea life is going to be staying at the parks, because obviously they've also got one at Chessington down our way. So yeah, it'll be really cool to see and see what they do with it all. But yeah, we're going to have a bit of a walk around now, I think. Like the Wickerman's on a 35, but it's probably going to be down on like 5 or 10 today later on. So we're just going to wait it out and maybe lap it later on. So I'll pick up the camera when we decide what we're going to do next. So as I said, we're not going to go on it, but it really does impress me how great Wickerman looks. And it's also pretty cool, because when I come last year for the first time to Towers, we didn't have the fire effects on, but today they definitely do. We've just seen one train go around and they look amazing. This is definitely my favourite looking coaster in the UK. Very closely followed by the Smiler, I think. I love the Smiler layout when you're stood off ride. It might not be the best ride at the park, it might not be the best ride in the UK, but off rides, Wickerman and the Smiler do look sensational. Alton Towers do definitely do some of the best roller coaster theming in the UK. So yeah, I'll get a little bit of off ride of the Wickerman, which either I'll stick an hour later in the vlog probably as well. So yeah. So you may think we're crazy because it's actually trying to rain still, but we've not done it before and it's open today, because last time we came it wasn't open. We're going to go for a run on Battle Galleons and go and give it a go. There's not many people around on the guns either, luckily. So hopefully we won't get too wet, but let's go and give Battle Galleons a ride. I'll get some off-ride of it going around. Not that there's many people on it at all. So I'm currently in the Battle Galleons queue line. As you can see, nobody's with me because the other two decided, oh, let's wait off-ride. So I reckon they're gonna be running around all the guns. I'm gonna get absolutely soaked on this. So yeah, it's probably cut to me now where I'm gonna be absolutely drenched after I put in some footage of the rides. I've just filmed a little bit whilst in the queue. So as you can see by my jumper, I've just come off Battle Galleons, and the boat next to me had 5 people on it. So I got absolutely nailed. I've just noticed I've skinned my thumb as well somehow on it. But I've never done it before. Very good fun. I can imagine when the cannons are full, you get absolutely soaked, because I'm soaked and there's only 3 different people using cannons on the outside. Very fun ride. I don't know what we're going to go over to next. It looks like we're heading over to 13 Gangster Granny kind of area. So I'll see where we're going and I'll pick up the camera then. We were going to go and have a ride on Gangster Granny, but it's closed like every other dark ride it seems today, because Hex is also down, been down most of the day. And Curse hasn't even opened still yet. So it's a good job we didn't wait there still this morning, because we'd still be waiting now. So we thought, while we're waiting around, so Smiley's on about a 40-minute queue, we thought we'd go and get some lunch. It looks like we're going to be going into Just Chicken and see what they've got, I think. So let's go and find out. Can't really see very well because it's very dark in the station, but we've just come onto the sky ride, which I've never done before either, because again, it was obviously down last year when I came for the first time. So I get some footage of us up in the air. As you can see, the Rita trains are sat on the track, so I don't really know what they're doing with those, but yeah, still not operating today. Maybe the other one's in the station. So we got the sky ride over, and we've just been to Generator. It's very dark because it's raining outside, so we don't really want to go out in that eating. I've gone for some Korean strips. I don't know what they're doing down there. Kate's gone for barbecue chicken strips. So yeah, I'll let you know what we think of the food, but it looks very good. We are now leaving Forbidden Valley. And like you say, we went to Generator for lunch, and me and Kate were both extremely impressed with what we had. I had the Korean barbecue and you had the normal barbecue.
Yeah.
Very good. Like I say, with annual pass discount, it was £10.50 kind of price with the discount, or it was £12 without, £13 without. And you get free chicken strips, fries, and a drink for that. And we were like, wow, very good prices. We're like, might be a bit too hard to believe this, but probably the best theme park food I've had within the UK. Definitely up there, that was, with the chicken strips from Polton's and stuff. So yeah, right, apparently KFC Fort Park's the best place to eat according to Archie. So yeah, we're going to go and have another walk around now. I think I'm going to head over to CBeebies because there's actually a cred over there we haven't got yet. So I'll pick up the camera once we're there. So, as we keep saying, well, we really wanted to go on Alton Manor today. But again, it's now 2 o'clock and it's still not opened all day, which is really a shame. But luckily they've got some actors around for Alton Manor.
Why are we here?
It was Emily Alton.
Look at that, they got some homeless bloke out the front. I ain't got any change, mate.
Who are you?
It's a little bit blurry because again, the rain is pouring now again on the camera. But we were going to go and do CBeebies, but when we thought, why not, when it's on a 10-minute queue, go and do Wickerman. So yeah, it was running all right yesterday. We did 2 rides yesterday afternoon. Like I didn't actually say, yesterday we did Wickerman twice, 13, Gangster Granny, Hex. I think that was it. Oh, and Oblivion. So hence why we haven't really gone over to X Sector too much today. But yeah, Wickerman was running pretty well yesterday. They still just in the rain. I remember when I did this last year, our best ride was in the pouring down rain, and it is now coming down really hard actually. So I'm gonna put the camera away and I'll film a little bit of off-ride of Wickerman for you. So, as you can see behind, we've just come off Wickerman, which was very good. I've had to switch to Kate's phone, so you might actually notice the quality is actually probably a bit better because hers is a lot newer. Ashley's just informed me, she's actually got an iPhone 14 Pro Max.
I do.
Well, I've only got an iPhone 13, so obviously she's supreme. But what do you expect from somebody who's got 8K on TikTok?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, so what can I say? And if you notice, if you go to the Cadbury vlog from yesterday, you'll see she was getting out autographs in the chocolate area and nobody even wanted them. But Yeah, we're going to head off. Wickerman was great. What do you think of Wickerman?
I love Wickerman. It's like one of my favourite coasters here, so getting back on it was just really fun.
Me and Kate are big fans of wooden coasters. We weren't the biggest Stampede. Well, you would like Stampeder.
I've been on Grand Nash at Blackpool, so I know what rough is. So going on like that and Big Dipper makes Stampeder and stuff like that not that rough. But I enjoy any like wooden coaster. I just love the fact that they're like, I don't know, I love the rattle and just how crazy it is and how much they shake you about.
Yeah, Kate likes it rough, so that's basically what she's trying to say there. Yeah, like, I didn't really enjoy Stampeder that much, but Wickerman and Joris and the Drac we went on at Efteling, we thought were brilliant. So I'm definitely a fan of wooden coasters, but definitely I'm a fan of the smoother ones out of a few of them. But yeah, we're looking at a trip to Blackpool later in the year. But we're going to now head over to CBeebies, where we're going to go and get a new cred, because me and Archie didn't get to go on Octonauts when we come here in October last year, as they were doing maintenance on the ride-up area or something. Whatever it was closed. So we're going to go over there now. I think we're going to go on that, and we're just going to go and have a little bit of a look around the new area they're building over there, which we believe is going to be the Bluey coaster. So as you can see, we've made it to Octonauts. Let's go and get on this. I think afterwards we're going to go on to, can't remember what it's even called now, In the Night Garden. So yeah, once we get off, I'll pick up the camera again. So we've just done In the Night Garden, whatever the adventure thing's called, and then also we did Octonauts roller coaster adventure, I think it was called, or something. Again, both kids rides, but actually In the Night Garden was quite good. Unfortunately, the Ninky Nonk animatronic, the thing didn't come round. Everything else seems to be working on it. It's pretty good. But it's currently only me and Kate, because Archie's feeling a little bit sick after going on those. So he doesn't want to go on the Smiler, sadly. But me and Kate are going to now head over to the Smiler. I'll get some footage of it, and I'll put it in probably about now, or I'll probably film now when we get through the queue, and then I'll put some footage in for you guys to see. You might not be able to hear me too well. We are now in the Smiler queue line. It's advertised on it was on 20, it just literally flicks up to 30 as we joined. So 30-minute wait on a Sunday when it's like the week before the summer holidays. Really can't complain too much. I'll stick in some footage now of the off-ride so you can see what we're about to go and do. So we've just come off our ride on the Smiler, which we got front row, and it was very fun. We both liked it. We actually got a ride photo for it as well. But yeah, we loved it. Like I say, it's one of them rides that a lot of people say they don't like because they find it rattly or uncomfortable. It's the same for Saw for me as well. I don't really find them that rattly or uncomfortable, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm a bit broader shouldered or anything, or a bit taller, but I don't think they're ever that bad. So I really love the Smiler. I think it's great. But you would have just seen some off-ride footage. But Archie's just informed us from the other side of the park the Curse of Alton Manor has finally opened at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to go and give that a go now as well. So I'll probably pick up the camera when we get over there. So we come off Smiler, we met Archie, we're started to walk towards Curse. And then we saw on the app it's closed again. So we turned straight back around, we've come back on Gangster Granny, which we went on yesterday, but we've not had a chance to go on it again today. I don't really know what to say about this area. It's obviously quite a new area, but I don't know how much longer it's got at the park. With David Walliams, like you say, not really, his books aren't really as popular as what they were a few years ago. I can see the area going. But yeah, let's go on Gangster Granny, which I find a very fun dark ride, to be fair. And then we'll go to Raj's shop afterwards. We have just gone for our ride on Gangster Granny the Ride, which same again. As I said before we went on, I think it's quite a good ride. I think it's another one of them rides that's majorly overhated just because it probably had previous things better in there before. It's like people say, oh, Bubbleworks is so much better than Gruffalo, but it's like Gruffalo's not a bad ride. It's just Bubbleworks maybe was just a bit better, which is fair enough to say, but it doesn't make Gruffalo a bad ride at all. We're currently now down by Rita and 13 kind of area. I would like to say Rita's been closed now for like 3 or 4 weeks, and 13's currently on like a 30-minute queue, and we went on it yesterday, so we're not probably going to queue it again, I doubt. So yeah, I'm not going to put in any footage, because same again, you can't really get any footage of 13 anyway, and Rita's closed. So We're just gonna have a bit of a walk around down here for a minute or two, and then I think we're gonna head back up towards Battle Galleons, Wickerman kind of area, in the hope that Alton Manor reopens again, because it was open for about a total of 10 minutes and then went back down again. So, but the issue is, even if it opens, it probably means that none of the effects are gonna be working too well, or at least not all of them will be working. But we'll go and give it a try and see what we think. So we went for our little walk around the 13 and Rita area, and then now we've got the sky ride back over again to Forbidden Valley. We are now going to finally go on to Alton Manor, which has just reopened again. So we're going to give that a go, and I'm also going to maybe try, whilst we're over there, one of the cookie things they've got from the little tent stall in the middle. So let's go on to Alton Manor. I'll film a little bit of the queue line for you now, and yeah, we'll head on over and get some food from there.
On the 31st of December, 1891, Mr. and Mrs. Alton held a party to celebrate the turning.
We are now walking away from Alton Manor, and as always, it was a fantastic ride. Like I said, I really enjoy it. I think it's great. A lot of people love it, but I don't think I love it as much as what some people do. I think it's good, but yeah, it's a good ride. But I was going to go and get one of the cookie sandwich things from the Coach House food catering place, whatever it's called. But it's 4 o'clock, 2 hours till park close, and for some reason it's all shut up. So yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but afterwards we thought, oh, we'll have a look and get on some more rides or something then instead. And everything's closed because of a weather delay now on the app. So we're going to go and have a bit of a look around Nemesis, Reborn and Galactica, because we want to go on Galactica because we've not been on it yet. But yeah, on the app at the moment, it's apparently everything's closed on a weather delay. So we're going to go see if that's correct or not, because the weather's probably now the nicest it's actually been all day. So very strange, but let's go and find out. So I thought I'd just probably show you guys the prices at the generator down by Reborn, which as it skips across, of course. There we go, that's better. Right, you can see the different prices on there. Like I said, we had a very good meal from there earlier, and we thought it was very good prices, but we're going to have a walk down here now and go and have a look at the Ford Raptor Monster Van that they've added down here this year. So let's go and see what this looks like, because we've had a lot of mixed reviews of people saying they don't really like it. But from over here, I think it looks very cool. So, you know, I don't really see what the hate for it is. Like I say, it doesn't exactly not fit into the area. You know, it's green, just like the Toxicator is. And you've got the Nemesis vines and arms coming over the top as well. So yeah, again, I don't really think it's as bad as everyone says it is. So we're now heading down to get on the last coaster we need to get on this weekend to get all, I think it's 10 creds here or something. Yeah, 10. So we're going to go on to Galactica, which actually out of the big 7 is in fact my least favourite roller coaster here. Or it was. Could this ride change it? I highly doubt it, but it could, I guess. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. Like I say, Toxicator's going around behind my head over here. That ride really does look fantastic in the area. I think it's a great ride. It's a great addition to the park. And like I say, for a park that gets as busy as Towers, it really is essential for them to add things, and especially flat rides, just to, you know, keep the queues to the coasters and stuff down a little bit. 'Cause that's what Thorpe does quite well. Is all the flat rides there are usually on a continuous 15-20 minute queue, which if you've got 6 flat rides running that, your roller coaster queues, each one of them is going to be 15 or 20 minutes shorter than if there wasn't any flat rides around. So yeah, it's good to see that Towers are starting to add some more flat rides. But let's go on to Galactica. We're once again doing the best part of the day, where you just do the Battle Galleons guns. Like I say, we've just lasered some family with it with about 9 shots. So they've not had the best day. I think I'm going to go for another ride on 13, which we haven't got to do today, but we did do yesterday. After that, we're planning on maybe doing Wickerman and then maybe Alton Manor on the way out if we've got time. But yeah, if we do anything between now and 13, I'll update the vlog, but I don't think we're going to be doing a lot. So we are now going to go on a ride on 13. It's only me and Kate. But Archie once again has gone to go and take a little rest, bless him. But yeah, let's go on 13. This is our second ride of the weekend, or yeah, weekend, it is the weekend. So let's go and give it a go. I think after this we're going to maybe try and hit up Wickerman if we've got time, which we should be able to do realistically. And if you've got time after that, last ride of the day, hopefully on Alton Manor. So let's go and find out what 13's riding like today. We come off of 13, went over to Wickerman, which I think I put in before this, I can't actually remember now. And unfortunately, all the outdoor rides have now gone down due to weather delays. Confused us because this morning it was absolutely pouring it down with rain all morning, and all the rides stayed open the whole time, which was brilliant. And now the weather's actually nicer this afternoon. It's now closed twice due to weather delays. So I don't know if it's because there's a thunderstorm in the area or something, but either way, we've gotten a lot of rides today. The maximum we've had to wait is about 25 minutes with Smiler earlier. So, you know, really can't complain too much at all, to be fair. Kate, have you had a good trip to Alton Towers?
I had a great trip. This was kind of a little like impromptu trip as well, because we didn't know we were actually coming until like the other day.
No, like, so we kind of literally just decided on like Wednesday night, and we just went, let's just book the pod and let's just go down to Alton Towers, because our trip was planning to go to Cadbury World and then afterwards go to Breen Theme Park in Bristol in the afternoon. But our plans changed, and I think definitely for the better. But I think next weekend we might be looking at going to Breen Theme Park, and there's also like a fun fair carnival kind of thing going on as well nearby, so we're going to try and get those, where there's also going to be another 4 creds. So yeah, make sure you keep your eye out on the channel for that, which will be probably the next video after this one. And just remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we're going to go on our last ride of the day on Curse of Alton Manor. Our next trip to Alton Towers will probably now not be until about probably now Scarefest, to be fair. Scarefest. So yeah, we'll be here for Scarefest. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
I've made jellyfish.